All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Moonhawk Studios Presents Such As It Is. I'm your host, Mac Paladin. With me in the studio, as always, is my good friend Adam.
Yes, today, this week, Mac is playing the role of roving reporter, apparently.
Roving reporter. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of been the way it's been ever since. The last 2 seasons, I've been out in the field. It just took me longer to get going today. Kevin's in the hizzy.
Yes, and I've had a week. I had a very interesting week, and the fact is that I've just got my foot back. So,
oh man,
We'll get into that in just a second here.
yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Technicals on Teddy. And yes, I said that in inverted word order.
Yeah, no, it's not crushing me yet. Yet being your operative word. Send help.
And colorful. Hold up. You can elucidate in a minute. Just got to get through one segment. Give me strength. And colorful, as always, is the Galax.
I think he's muted.
Who was lost in his own world?
Sorry, were you talking about me?
Yes. God damn it.
Sorry, I had to do something else, so I was off for a second.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the program.
We'll never know if that's a bit or not, will we?
Right? I mean, Galax is kind of our master of deadpan humor.
I just need to be hit by a pan.
He's like, y'all are very droll. All right, we got a great show for you tonight. We got a great guest, and we're going to get to that in just a minute. But first, Adam, why don't you start us off with the news?
You hear that? The sound of silence?
No, the voices in my head are too loud.
Silence is golden.
Darkness, my old friend.
There you go. There it is.
Y'all got
I
that?
actually really like that song, so.
Okay.
There you go.
But I'm speaking more literally here, mainly because, my babysitting duties for the summer are concluded. Like,
For
Yeah.
now.
so,
Hallelujah.
except for the summer, like,
Hallelujah.
I mean,
Yeah,
summer
that's
technically
all right.
doesn't end until September 21st, so there's still time to do more babysitting.
well, no, because in the South here, the school season goes from May to August. So the kids are now gearing up for their schooling. So I have been released from having to watch them.
School starts here in Georgia in July.
Yeah.
Hotel Purgatory is checking out. Adam says, hasta luego.
Yeah. So no more having to watch a ton of Phineas and Ferb.
Among other
Yeah.
things.
I can think of a lot
Yeah.
worse things to have to watch than Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, you could be watching Ed, and Eddie.
You could be
Hey
trapped
now,
in the
hey
cycle
now.
of Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie is okay in small doses.
That's fighting words with certain people.
That's fighting words. Adam, you're cutting
Yeah.
out bad on me. Is that me or is that you?
We're having
his,
issues with him
his
too.
quality's been kind of intermittently ass.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you.
I'm sorry. Over to me. Okay.
Yes.
Kevin.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't hear that because your quality's in and out. Okay. So, as I said at the top, I've had quite a week. Going to work on Saturday. Trying to do my normal thing, and in the process of doing a task, I found myself losing my footing and having my foot swell up, and snap and swell up.
Ooh.
So I had to go to the emergency room and have my foot X-rayed. Had to get my foot wrapped up and get some Motrin. Thankfully, it was just a sprain and nothing more than that. And
Was it
took
at
a couple
least a
days
work-related incident, or?
Yes, it was. Yes,
Good.
it was. As a
So
matter of fact,
that
first
helps
thing
with
in
the
the
ER
morning.
bill.
Yep. Well, I have Medicaid too, so that also helps. So it means that ER trip was absolutely free.
For now.
So,
Yeah.
well, I'm probably going to be one of the people that is going to keep my Medicaid because I work a lot. I'm also I dare say it white, so I should be fine. But no matter what they do, because I work and I'm white, so and I'll gladly say that. But yeah, last thing I have to do is to go to the company, to the doctor that the company has in order to check it all out in order to get workers' comp. But that'll be first thing in the morning, and then I'll be back to work later in the day. So tomorrow's going to be very interesting because I'm good enough to work because I can't walk, thankfully. So, but yeah, first experience with a workplace-related injury. It's not fun, kids. And Adam, you say that the school's in session. It actually is in session here in the area. So I get to bear witness to seeing all of the back-to-school stuff change over to Thanksgiving stuff, which is not going to be fun to see, but it's also going to be fun to see because that's the next holiday on the countdown here. Because pretty much is getting close to that point, which it's going to be very fun to do the grocery store worker for Thanksgiving season. That's going to be fun. Very fun indeed. But with that is my news for the week. Teddy, what's going on in your world?
Oh, things are happening. Originally, I was supposed to meet some kittens that a family friend has been fostering over the weekend. Plans got changed. This is now happening tomorrow evening.
Oh boy.
So I've been having to speed run getting the house kitten ready for what I thought I had an entire week to handle. I now had to do it in about 48 hours.
Goody.
So I am sore and tired. Because this broken body of mine never moved well, and it still doesn't move well now. So yeah, that's going to be fun, because we haven't had, like, baby kittens in this house in about 11, 12 years when my sister got her boy cat Scuttle. And I haven't personally had a baby kitten since Luna, when she was a baby 16 years ago. Because I got Noise. She was about a year when I got her. So yeah, this is going to be fun for me. The lady who's fostering them she has 3 just born like a week or 2 ago kittens that I wouldn't be able to take tomorrow. I'd basically get to stake my claim, and after they're weaned, I can come get them. But she also has a bonded pair that were like the last survivors of their litter. That if they like me, I may end up taking both of them. Just because they'll have someone to play with and not get into fights with the older kitties. But it really
happened anyway.
Probably. Noise is... I don't think she was properly socialized when she was younger. She hisses at all the other cats all the time. She doesn't, like, get violent. She might, like, swat at them, like, closed paw. But we've never had an issue where she's, like, full-on fighting, trying to rip fur out, violent.
Button in the backyard has become quite vocal.
Oh yeah, Noise has always been vocal.
Yeah, Yeah, whenever there's insufficient food, or if I'm standing there existing, she's howling at me.
Noise has, since Luna died, Noise, I guess, doesn't like when I'm walking around because I don't walk very steady because of my disability. So
Right.
I think she's trying to yell at me to sit down. Because once I'm sitting down, the yelling stops. So
Well, that's because you're the big, dumb, hairless, stinky kitten. in their point of view, we're all just big, dumb, stinky, hairless
yeah,
kittens.
and it's
that are
even
also
worse
half
because
black.
I don't walk very steady, and I walk with a cane. So she was like, "Hey, broken human, sit down."
Hey, very large and ugly cat, have a seat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how they think of us. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. That's what I've read in every cat fancy magazine I've ever picked up.
But like,
We're just stinky, blind, deaf, bald cats, as far as they're concerned.
But yeah, we have collars for the kittens I got on Amazon that I'm kind of sitting here fiddling with, making sure they're loose enough that if the kitty gets caught, they're not going to hang themselves on it. So if you accidentally hear like little jingling bells, that's just me. Don't worry about it. I'm kind of upset with the company we were going to have trying to fix our pool. They've been radio silent for about 2 weeks. I've called them a few times, left a few voicemails. I've even messaged them on Facebook. And I've got
that's
nothing.
desperation.
Well, like, when the dude showed up a couple weeks ago, he said he just needs to talk with the shop about what they want to do. If it's worth trying to patch find and patch the hole, or if it'd be better off tearing the liner out, redoing the floor, and re-leveling the pool, which that's going to be more expensive. And if we need to go that route, I am more than likely going to be suing the company that installed the pool. Because the pool is only a year old, it shouldn't be that bad. So I don't know if they're scared of that for whatever reason. Because we are going to need a written estimate on how much repairs are going to be. And basically something from them saying, like, yeah, no, this wouldn't have happened if they installed it correctly. So I'm probably going to call them tomorrow again, see if I can get anybody. And if I don't, then we may end up going by the pool store on Saturday. Being like, hey, what's up? Because, like, more than likely, unless they can patch the pool, we're not swimming again this year, which kind of pisses me off. Because, we only had one season, and this year I only was in the pool twice. So the pool was originally got for us to, my sister and I to do therapy and work out in, because, again, disabilities suck.
Right.
And the original installer, I don't know if I mentioned this, they're not even going to come work with us anymore because apparently I was too aggressive on the phone with them.
Oh, fuck them.
You want to know what the reason why I thought I was too aggressive? I told them if the pool was, liner needs replaced because of how off level it is, they were paying to have it replaced. That's why they're no longer want to do business with us, because I basically laid down the ground rules that you're not going to try and steamroll us into paying you guys more money to replace our liner.
Well, but just wait. If they think that's aggressive, just wait until they get the letterhead from Dewey, Screw 'em, and Howe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, if we can get the other shop to, help us with going after them, lawyers are going to be called. Because It'd be one thing if the pool was like, 4 or 5 years old and was still within spec. It just had a few holes in it. It was like, yeah, it's probably time to replace the liner. That's none of their concern. We'll just go take care of it,
Right.
But a pool that's less than a year old, even when the guy who came to look at it was like, yeah, no, this is pretty off level. He didn't have the tools on hand to actually measure how off level it is. But if it's more than 2 inches, that's a problem. So I have a lot of annoying stuff to take care of.
It's like when I was living with my mother's late Uncle Frank, and he had a pool, and the house was built into a hill, so the pool was on the upper level, and I lived in the rec room downstairs, and the pool leaked because of severe neglect. I mean, it was like a 50-year-old pool, but it leaked because they drained all the water out of it, and apparently were storing yard service equipment in it.
No, bad.
Yeah, and as quality individuals do. And so one season the pool just decided to completely empty its entire contents into the void between the pool and the rec room.
Ooh. I bet that has a fun smell to it.
Well, I don't know, because somebody has ever since Uncle Frank passed away in 2014, they've rebuilt the house, but because it had an entire 1,000 square feet addition on it that wasn't legally on the books. But that's a whole other story for another time.
But yeah, this is going to be fun to deal with. Oh wait, no, opposite of that. That should have been
right.
At least
we understand sarcasm around here. It's irony that people get confused by.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those things I really wish that the pool company would either figure out what's going on, what they want to do, or at least tell me they don't want to work with me.
And you're like, please tell me you don't want to work with me. I want lawyers.
Well, no, the other pool company that we want to have come try and fix it.
Oh, yeah.
If they're scared that we're willing to get litigious, then just fucking tell me.
It's like, well, bro, if anybody's gonna get sued, it's gonna be the original dudes.
Yeah.
So calm down.
Yeah. Are you afraid we're gonna ask you one of your techs for a written statement? Oh my god.
Well, we don't. It's the cabal. You know what it is? It's the cabal of pool installers. Apparently, afraid of upsetting the Don Corleone of pool installers in the local area or some bullshit.
I mean, they weren't too upset about talking crap about how they had to fix a few of their pools already this summer.
I was enjoying my narrative there.
I know, but it's still one of those, they're clearly not above starting drama, I'm guessing.
It's like, hey, this is a nice pool you got here. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Yeah. Believe me, I've seen the YouTube videos of people shooting arrows at their pools because they want to get a new one. So instead of, at playing a professional to have it, deconstructed correctly, let's just shoot arrows at it until it ruptures.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. YouTube has destroyed human sanity. But yeah, I think that's it for me. Sorry I rambled on for too long.
It's all right. Golix, what have you got?
Not too much. My family is on vacation. They left yesterday, so I'm getting ready to try to take care of some stuff around the house, and I'm planning on taking some time off from work while they're away because I have excess ETO, because I guess the amount of ETO I get at work incremented at some point.
Oh.
So that's the main thing. So I have a couple of rearranging stuff that I might like to do. Some cleaning for the house just to keep it ship shape. And I do have a book I want to read, and I'm really hoping I can finish the story I'm writing sometime soon. I'm pretty close to the end, I think. But action scenes are hard to write, so... Um... But yeah, that. Video game-wise, I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet to beat up on the Shiny Chen Pao raids so that they'll give away the gift of Shiny Chen Pao soon. Even though, frankly, out of the 4 Treasures of Ruin, Chen Pao is the least attractive shiny by a wide margin. Because it just goes from being like a white snow weasel to like a brown one. All the other ones like are doing something with it. And dirty snow is not particularly appealing. Yeah, that's oh, and I've been playing a little bit of the Pokemon Friends game they put out. It's one of those games they kind of want you to play every day. I haven't really been doing that, but sometimes it's fun to just do puzzles for a little bit. That's all for me.
All right. Well, I guess it's my turn. It was 122 today in Tucson.
Yeesh.
To suggest that the sweat dried before it got out of the pores does not begin to cover the situation. Especially since I had to run outside to check my solar panels, which were dirty.
Oh dear.
So I'm trying to clean them off, and I'm sweating profusely.
Oh
Literally,
boy.
I'm standing there with a cold hose, sweating profusely.
Oh boy.
I would like to remind everyone that our MC is not a very smart man.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not even going to be nice about that one.
Oh boy.
He says as he's laughing because it is actually funny. I'm not a smart man. Run, Mac, run! Anyway. No, I went to go check on everything because I was woken up abruptly by the fact that my Arctic air cooling tower shut off so it shut off at 9 a.m. because it lost power. And I'm like, well, all my power stations were at 100% last night before I went to sleep at 3:30 in the morning. So I'm kind of annoyed being woken up at 9 a.m. by sweltering heat. And because, it's like 87 inside the apartment, even though it's garden level on the bottom floor, 6 feet in the ground practically. You'd think being that low, I would be a lot cooler, but you would be mistaken. So I walked out the back door. And I'm smart about this because I'm carrying the bag of kitten food kibble because I have 3 kittens and 2 cats in the backyard. So I've got the Meow Mix in hand, so that way Button, Stripe, Patches, Inky, and Pingu don't dart inside the house to try to steal my indoor cat's food. Because that's what they do now. And I was hit with this wall of heat right in the face. You know, the kind of heat that actually saps you of energy?
Yeah, I have opened an oven occasionally, and sometimes it gets hot outside that it feels a little bit like that.
Yeah. So that's what happened was I felt my internal battery drop to 90% as soon as I opened the door. And then I'm out there futzing with the solar panels, trying to make sure that all of the cables are attached correctly, because instead of I have a 315 watt solar panel that runs my main generator, and it was only producing 77 watts, and it normally hovers around 221 because there is a percentage of efficiency loss in solar panels, but normally it sits about 200, 220, somewhere in that range, and it was only putting out 77. So what was happening was the solar panel was dirty, and it was also like 180 degrees on the surface. So as soon as I poured the water on it, it evaporated instantly. So that was fun. And then my arms were soaking wet, not because I sprayed myself, but because my internal water was escaping.
Again, some kind of joke. I bet he wishes he would have sprayed himself.
So yeah, after about 5 minutes of that, I went back inside and sat in front of my tornado fan for like 20 minutes while I tried to start breathing normally again. That was fun. And of course, like even Doodles, who normally tries to get in my lap when I sit in front of that fan, was just laying sprawled on the floor. So I knew something was up. So I got out to the car. Best Buy had these little 300-watt EcoFlow generators on sale, so for $169. So I resolved to go over and get one, just to run a couple of fans and stuff. And as soon as I stepped outside again, I regretted that. And I got to the car, and I opened the door, and it was just like, bleh. I was like, "Hello, Major Toth." As my face melted opening the Ark of the Covenant. Because it was 180 degrees inside the car because it was 122 degrees outside the car. So I didn't have a great afternoon. And then I was trying to get everything set up, and I now have a pile of batteries under my desk. No further questions or comments. That's just all I'm saying about it. But I've increased my power storage capacity, and I'm about to lose my shit with this vendor on Temu because they took my order on the 31st for a 1200-watt generator and still haven't shipped it. And I'm like, why? Because you don't actually have it and you're trying to keep my money? It's one of those things to where they oversell and overbook, and then they have to smuggle it back in because now we're in tariff territory, and so they have to basically smuggle it back in from Costa Rica and hope I don't notice the delay, which is basically what happened with this one Chinese battery provider that I bought from off of Temu. They ended up being late and getting me a $5 credit because of the fact that they, first of all, 2 days before it was supposed to be delivered, they told me they were out of stock on my battery. And then I was about to respond to their message because I didn't get a pop-up for it. And I said, yeah, sure, whatever you got to do as long as it's an equivalent battery. And they said, oh, no, it's okay. The other battery's in stock now, so we're shipping that. And then they got it to me like a day or two late. So I think that's what they're doing is they're smuggling it in through Costa Rica or something to try to avoid the tariffs so they can give it to me at the same price because their local inventory is all depleted. So this is the trials and tribulations of being on solar in the desert
And using Temu extensively.
Yeah, well, in case you missed it, I'm broke. So I'm working on it, but
admittedly, my mom's broke because she extensively used Temu, but that's beside the point.
See, that's the opposite problem. I'm trying to be less broke, so I'm using Temu at my own risk. But I've only gotten one bad product from them, and they gave me a full refund right away. So, and another one was a scam, which was kind of interesting, but my percentage of bad luck with Temu has let's just say it's been lower than Amazon. I'm watching this guy with a Lincoln circle me for some reason.
Are you good, Mac? Mac?
Oh boy.
Yeah, keep on moving, jerk off.
Oh dear.
This guy with a Lincoln circled around me 3 times, and I just was looking at mad dogging him on his way out of the parking lot.
Oh boy. You just live in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, I'm in a parking lot on the other side of the building.
Okay. I'm just asking if that guy specifically is leaving and not coming back. Like,
No, he's just circled in front of me again.
oh dear.
You want to lock the doors.
I hope you're not considered a lawyer.
Move out, bro, Sidon.
Oh dear.
He just nearly crashed his fucking car.
Like, is he just circling around you?
Yeah. He's driving around the parking lot. Like he's trying to decide if I'm up to no good or something.
Probably.
I'm just here doing a podcast, guy. Move on. It's none of your goddamn business.
That's what you're hearing is happening live, folks. I gotta get some level of commentary here.
I'm just deciding if I'm going to move or not.
Probably.
Maybe we should move onwards while you're doing all that.
Maybe I'm going to pull up behind him just to be annoying.
Oh, God. What have we become?
The train isn't even on the track, my friends. It's rolling somewhere into the field. Anyway, do you have more news to report, Mac?
I mean, we were talking about setting up something for Final Fantasy 14.
Yep.
God, I wish people would just mind their own fucking business in this world.
A lot of things, yes.
All right. I went to the other side of the building. Let's see if he follows me.
I was expecting a knife fight to break out here soon.
Prove it already hasn't.
Probably something. Knife fight. I'm expecting something worse. Like,
No, I'm just sitting here doing my podcast, and this fucking asshole just keeps circling me like a shark.
I mean, to be
that
fair,
guy-
if he's circling around you in a gas station parking lot, he's probably wondering if you have illicit substances for him.
Oh, this is a quick trip. They have armed security here. There would be more. There will be a gunfight at the OK Corral before any untoward illicit substance sales go on in this place. All right. So anyway, yeah, we're talking about trying to set up something for Final Fantasy 14, and I don't know what day that's going to be. I don't know which computer I'm going to be using. I don't know if Elemental Ogre is going to be involved or not. But we're going to try to do something where we do where Petty Fan and I will be doing a playthrough with my Mikote Pugilist on Genova server. For
Yep.
anybody who's interested. Did you find me, by the way?
You didn't send me your username or your character name.
It's Malaya something. Trust me, there's nobody who has that name. I think it's Malaya Cobalt, believe it or not.
We will look.
But yeah, we're gonna try to do something so we can play the actual storyline. This will be over and above my my ongoing series where I'll be playing the most reviled Final Fantasy games using the most obtuse formats possible in the franchise history, which will be 8, 13 trilogy, and 15. Starting with 13 trilogy, just because honestly, does the order of playing Final Fantasy games make any damn difference? No. It's not like they have related storylines, unless they're direct sequels to each other, which is why I'm doing the trilogy as a set.
And then suddenly Gilgamesh.
Yeah. So that should be fun, and that'll give us some extra content. I will be hosting that on my channel. We may simulcast it on the Fragments channel. I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
Oh, we can always fuck
you have...
around with the stream together feature.
Okay. Well, I mean that's just, but yeah. Well, it's not sharing our screens though. It's just our cameras. That feature's dumb.
It's kind of dumb, but it'll put the chats together at least.
That's true. So yeah, we're figuring out the logistics of it. Obviously, I have to have enough battery power, and my pile of batteries under my desk might finally be there. Who knows? But yeah, I took this one battery I ordered, and I actually built a power station out of it. Like it's literally sitting in a milk crate with a clip-on charger and an inverter attached to it. So I built my own. So hopefully I don't burn my house down. Anyway, that's it for that. I'll more as it comes. I'm obviously working on the webcomics, trying to get Starship Moonhawk and the Lavenders re-uploaded, and get to work on the adult stuff. I have the joy and pleasure of having some complete fucking asshole on X call me a pedophile because I like anime. So just remember that, anime fans. If you like anime and you're over 21, you're a pedophile.
Which means a lot of the people that I see going to an anime convention here in Atlanta, Georgia, which is tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Let's just insult millions of people around the world by saying that they're all child molesters. That's the message we want to send. That's how you get people over. That's how you get people over to the side of morality. Whatever the hell that.
Whatever it means to whoever.
But yeah, so I'm just kind of glad that we had this podcast tonight because it gave me an excuse besides working to go out and touch grass instead of arguing with dipshits on X. Although I did have,
trust me.
Although I have had some really great zingers this week.
Uh-huh.
And I got followed by Brian Krasnassian.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So that was interesting. Anyway, without too much further ado, we have a great guest for you tonight, and we had a very heated debate at the end of the last podcast about what we actually knew about the subject material. So tonight we have the Bearded Sloth of the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, on the show tonight. Welcome, Bearded Sloth.
Howdy, y'all. How you doing?
Thanks for being here and indulging in our eclectic format.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out here listening to see what it's all about.
So give us a basic outline here. Who are you and what do you do?
Oh man, that is a very open-ended question. But as far as the Block Party is concerned, started it basically it was my son and I who actually today is his 18th birthday, but we started it, what was it, 21? So 4 years ago, this month
Mhm.
actually, that we started the Block Party and Minecraft podcast. We were the first one. We had no idea what we were doing. I literally had some taco earbuds in, right? Cheap $5 earbuds in my phone, and had it I was sitting on the recliner. He was starting to do like streaming, YouTube streaming and game stuff like Minecraft videos and whatnot. So we just kind of talked about it, and we already had a basic server running and had a little bit of a community. So that's who we presented it to, basically. And then 4 years later, we actually just did our final show. We decided we're going to leave on top, not going to keep it going. And so we hit 200 episodes. We had an episode every week for those 4 years, which is amazing. It's awesome achievement, I guess, to say, but it's also led me into a lot of other things in my life. It's actually led me into my current career. I changed careers completely recently in the past year, and I kind of go back to me starting a Minecraft podcast of all things 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm very much a bearded sloth. I move slow. Everything I do, I just kind of take it in. Don't move too fast. I kind of look like a sloth. I have dark circles around my eyes all the time, and I have a giant beard. So, what more do you need to know?
Well, I'll let Adam be the judge of that because he's usually the one who starts off these formal interviews. So let's get into the nuts and bolts of it. Adam?
I mean, yeah, as you noted, there is a wide array of areas to perhaps probe, but I suppose the question that we should ask first is what aspects of Minecraft did you cover?
Okay. So, I've been Bedrock. I started playing when I started playing, it was like 2014 or so before I found it. And that was on a PlayStation 3. I downloaded the trial. So I've always been on the Bedrock side of things. I was console edition before they all merged together. And my son, he kind of liked the Java, but we covered change logs every week, right? That was like free content for us, right? Just cover the change logs. And we started off when we first started we picked a topic and we just talked all about that, maybe how to do something, how to craft something, whatever, and we made a show out of that. And then it became what did the listeners want to talk about, and they could talk about anything, and we just tried to, it was more of a free for all, and that's what it became. And I think it was much better towards the end. I think everybody grows as they go. I I nerded out basically on audio and things like that. Got professional mics, and I have a soundboard and all that stuff. And so the quality of the show was very important, but we never wanted to lose the listeners, right? And always wanted them to feel included, and that's what we always tried to do. But I'm looking at some of the past shows we've talked about. The most recent ones, we had the final show. We talked about zombie hordes and me fishing. I love fishing in Minecraft. I don't know why. I can sit there and just fish in Minecraft. It's the most basic gameplay mechanic ever, but there's something about it. I love to do it. We just cover all kinds of things. I'm trying to remember back on some of the early shows and some of the things like we talked about when Caves and Cliffs came out first. That was our 4th episode, and we talked all about that, right? And that was I'm looking back, it was September of 2021.
Like, that was a while ago.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. And we cover all kinds of stuff, and we tried to mix it up, right? So you have Java Edition on Minecraft, and you have Bedrock Edition, and of course, just like Xbox or PlayStation, oh, this one's better. Dude, let's all come together, right? We all love the same type of thing. And it was always fun, and it was always a jab going back and forth. But my son, he was more Java oriented, and he's little C, and I'm the Bedrock guy. And I always joked, Bedrock's the superior version. So make sure you're playing that, right?
I mean, how do I put this? It depends on what you're looking for, I think.
Oh,
You know-
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And we had an episode, I think we called it Bedrock versus Java, right? I mean, we hashed it out a little bit, and it really is what you're going for. If you're all about modded Minecraft, then Java is absolutely the way to go
There
for
we
the
go.
most part, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a vanilla guy. I really try to stick with vanilla as much as possible.
Well, does that extend to the content packs? Like Bedrock isn't, say, Bedrock on all the platforms. Like, for example, Minecraft on Nintendo systems have like the Super Mario pack and such things.
Right.
How do you cover that aspect? Or how did you cover that?
I mean, we talked about anything that we were into, whatever. And now I personally have coded some add-on packs for Bedrock. Yeah, you find them on the website, right? theblockpartymc.com. And they're just fun. They don't change the vanilla gameplay necessarily. I do have one food thing. I love donuts. And so I made a donut pack, but it's super simple. But I like some of the things. Time played pack, right? It's keeping track of your time and your deaths, right? I have a dead score is what we call it. So it's just keeping track of your deaths. But so we talked about some of the packs. I used to back in console days before Bedrock all came together. I had like all the packs for the texture packs and things like that. I loved changing it up, but I still always wanted to go back to vanilla gameplay. Uh, there's just something about a developer of a game, right? They have a vision for what their game looks like. I want to enjoy it that way as much as possible.
An interesting philosophy. Like, when it comes to Minecraft, I'm not sure how unusual that is.
Yeah. I mean, I usually hear people, right? Oh, you can do so much in Java, or you can do this with, Vibrant Visuals just recently came out, right, for Bedrock. So it's basically shaders for Bedrock. And so for so many years, all I heard was, yeah, but Java has shaders. Java has shaders, right? And I play it, and it's fine, and it's a gimmick to me, and I can play it for a little while. And of course, this is so subjective just to my views, right? And what I prefer. But my son, he loves some of the shader packs that he has and plays on those all the time. And that's perfectly fine. Minecraft is a game that to me, it's the perfect game. It has something for absolutely everybody. I even got my wife, who does not really like video games much at all, and she's live streaming often. You can find her on our YouTube channel. She's Holy Bookworm. And there's a reason for that. She absolutely reads all the time. So getting her to play video games like that, and she loves it. What does she do? She goes around and farms the whole day, right? She makes a wheat farm and then harvests it. And that's fine. And she's having fun with that. I personally, I love to go down deep and dig for diamonds, right? Mine for diamonds for hours on end. Or like I said, I love to fish in Minecraft. That's not really a selling point, right?
Sorry, I had an invasive thought and I remembered an old meme. How do you mine for fish?
Right? Absolutely.
Anyway,
Yep.
so in keeping with that philosophy, for lack of a better term, what do you like to build in Minecraft? If you like
Okay,
building anything.
yeah, I'm more of a technical. Well, I say that, but then I build basic technical things. But I'm more of the redstone functional guy. I'm not the pretty build guy at all. I love making the automated farms, things like that. I just was working on that right before this. And so an iron farm I have running, and then below that I have a sheep shearer, so it shears the sheep automatically. And then I have a AFK fish farm above that, so I can automatically get all the loot as needed. And that's going into an auto sorter and sorting out of all those items individually, so I don't have to do it later. And that to me is fun, creating those type of automation, bringing them all together in one area, and I can do that for hours. That's
I-
me personally. Now my co-host and my son Little C, he absolutely makes some amazing builds, giant huge castle type things, and it's so cool to see. We
So
do go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say. So you're more the builds cool stuff that helps you and other players, and he's more of the I'd like to see if I can make a fully functioning Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask inside of Minecraft type player.
Absolutely. And so when I go to build a house,
Unfortunately, it's too hard to make
all,
created objects that actually.
yeah. Well, I got to tell you, we have. So I also have hosted a server since 2020, and we've had it going. Jericho SMP. We're on season 5, but this season is pretty much ongoing and not an end in sight. But some of the players that come through, and I think we have like 50 accepted players at the moment that can play on it. Some of these players that I've seen, it's absolutely astonishing what they can build, how beautiful they can build something, or like you said, recreate some other game in Minecraft as far as visuals, and they do such a great job that you feel like you're right there.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they do it, but then they come to my base, they have no clue. Mine does not look pretty at all, but they have no clue how it works, and they're amazed by that, right? So
Right.
you can have both types of players. It's great for everybody.
Yeah, I always joke that I'm a little outside the original demographic for Minecraft, but I guess that's kind of a misnomer because it's not really true. It's good for anybody.
So we accept players. You can be as young as 13. Discord terms of service basically keeps us anything below that.
Uh-huh.
But and we do limit it now. We've learned over the years that hey, most 13, 14-year-olds that we have no connection to probably aren't a good fit for our server. So we don't really accept them, younger players, unless they know somebody, right? But we also
Right.
have 60-some-year-olds. I'm currently 41 years old, and I love playing Minecraft, right?
Right.
You have everybody in there. There is no set demographic. There really isn't. Um, I've met all different types of people hosting the server and through the podcast. We've had a lot of players come in from the podcast. They learned about Jericho SMP from that, and hey, I want to be a part of that. They put in their application, right? I've met some amazing people. We even went on a trip one time to meet people live that we only knew from our server, and it's a whole family, right? And they're about 10 years younger than me, but it was a great time. And there's just so many different views, and we try to keep politics out of it, right? We're family friendly. It takes all the drama away from it. I just don't play into that at all.
Yeah.
So
You know, crosstalk there.
do you guys have much experience playing Minecraft, or not really?
I haven't messed with Minecraft in years.
Yeah,
this was interestingly part of our heated debate after the show last week was that we were trying to decide. Hello?
Yeah.
Who's giving me all that static?
I think Gullux has a switch on.
Oh,
I don't.
sorry.
I had something on, but I turned it off.
Anyway, that was part of the heated debate that we were having after the show last week, was just how much we actually knew, and we put a lot of satchels on the table. But I've never actually played it. My experience with it is watching VTuber Chumbawa play the game.
I've
Wow.
watched a lot of different people play it, including friends in real life, but also have never personally done much because I'm not a big fan of first-person games, and because I know try it and then fall off immediately because it was too much effort to get what I wanted to do done, or end up spending way too much time trying to get whatever exact plan I want done.
Well, there you
And
go.
me,
There's creative mode for you.
Yeah,
right.
And me, I would be trying to pay to win, and of course, there's not really anything to win, so I'd just go bankrupt for no reason.
So that reminds me, we had a player in 2020, basically our first real server we had, and all he wanted to do was make a casino. We usually have shops near spawn or whatever, and he just wanted this casino where people could come in and win diamonds, right? Well, that's how I feel the whole
tricky.
Right. He did it, right? And there's ways to do it. It's amazing. But I think the whole game is somewhat like that. You're mining, you don't know what's behind that next block. It's always going to be behind that next block to get those diamonds, right?
That's why you never mine directly up or directly down.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. you
shit,
guys
I'm in lava.
You guys just Googled and used AI to talk about Minecraft tonight, I think. But
Oh no, I've watched a lot of people play
right,
Minecraft.
okay. Yeah, and I was hooked. I like the aspect of, like what you were just saying, how you need this to get to that, and I like the progression of it. And me personally, some of the players we have, they're more creative type players, so they utilize the shops a lot. They buy whatever resources they need with the diamonds from their shops on whatever they sold, right? And so you don't actually have to go gather the materials themselves, and they're more creative. To me, that takes away all of it. Anything that I make, I want to gather all the resources for it. I want to do the struggle. And if I'm going to build a house, I'm absolutely going to follow a tutorial step by step. Whereas my son, he's going to look at a picture and just be able to recreate it. But he's pretty much will gather all the resources himself too, but he's perfectly fine going and buying the resources from somebody else or trading with somebody else.
I guess my answer is a bit more roundabout. In I haven't played the main Minecraft game, but I played some of the spin-offs, like Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Story Mode.
Okay, yes.
Now, did you cover any of not just the Minecraft spin-off games, but Minecraft merchandise, the Minecraft movie, all of the paraphernalia around this game?
Yes, we did cover it as it appeared, right? We might have 1 or 2 episodes about it. I remember we did an episode, it was pretty much about the Minecraft movie, because in this position, you kind of have to watch it no matter how bad you think it is. And by the way, it's so bad it's good kind of thing. And so I had to go see it in the theater, of course.
Having suffered through it,
I did
will
make it
say
through it.
it's a movie. It has Minecraft in it. It kept the children occupied. It was unwatchable.
Well, and I've had this conversation. I work in an office now, and one of the ladies, she was talking about taking her grandkids because they know what Minecraft is. I'm like, you're going to be bored to tears. You have none of the references. You have no idea what they're talking about. Since I've kind of been in the Minecraft world for 4 years now, completely surrounded by it. The references were good. They knew the game, right? It's not some producer just making a movie without having any clue what the game's actually about. They know the game, as stupid as the movie
The
was.
UE bowl effect.
Right. The references were good, right? And so you got to give them credit for that.
Although I do have to say that the Left 4 Dead movie was pretty hilarious.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was like one of my problems with the Minecraft movie. It's just, hey, look at the reference we made. Like, which isn't a problem to the Minecraft movie, certainly, but
I'm sorry, Dead or Alive, but anyway.
Yeah. I was about to say Left 4 Dead, that didn't get a movie.
No, I just had I'm 48 and I had a brain fade, okay?
It happens. It's happening to me a lot lately. Oh.
Me and Bruce Willis will be sipping mint juleps on the porch soon.
Concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to go back to your question, absolutely. We covered the other stuff. Story mode, right? Dungeons. We talked about it. I played a little bit. It's just I was so invested in the vanilla game that's mostly what we talked about. But I can enjoy them. I actually enjoyed story mode quite a bit. But man, that's been years since I played through that.
Right. And I guess getting back to Minecraft proper, did you ever indulge in survival mode?
That's survival mode's pretty much all I do, right? Yeah, you have
Definitely come across the attitude that even when you're trying to do major creative projects, doing it in actual creative mode is almost cheating. You're not getting the full experience of having to acquire all of the resources and risk getting.
right. Yeah, so on our servers, they're on hard mode all the time. Never easy, never on peaceful. And you can play survival in peaceful, right? So you can do that without the risk. To me, that's part of it. And if there's no risk, there's less reward. And I live by that, completely anyways. So, and
If there's no creepers, what are you even doing?
exactly, right? Yeah, you got to have a creeper. Hold on. I might have a sound effect for that.
Uh-oh.
That was actually my TNT, but it was the quickest one I could get to.
Creeper!
Right. Oh, man.
Everybody on TeamSpeak is freaking out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so
Well, I mean, Minecraft does predate Discord, so TeamSpeak was definitely a thing back in the day.
Or Skype.
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so talking about just Minecraft in general, right? It's not for everybody. I get it. Some people need set goals for a game. They need a set agenda or objective, I guess.
Mhm.
And I've always enjoyed the open simulation type games back in the day. Sim City on Super Nintendo, right? I spent
Oh, yeah.
hours playing that,
Never did get that
So-
goddamn Mario statue.
right?
I was
Yeah,
always
and-
like 20,000 short on my population.
Okay. Yep. I'm sure I got it. Man, that brings back memories for sure. And I've always been kind of a gamer. I wouldn't say I'm like deep into gaming, but I've always been around them. I also have a retro video game store, eBay store, basically, where we go through and refurbish some of the old stuff. So surrounding me right now, I have anything from the old Atari all the way up to, PlayStation 4s around me, and everything in between. Dreamcast. I even have a Sega Nomad. Have you guys ever heard of a Sega Nomad?
That's
Yes.
the
Yep.
handheld
Yep.
Genesis 3.
That's it, right? So I have all that stuff surrounding me, and yet I've never really fully beat a game, or very few games have I fully gone through completely.
Oh.
Right? I'm not a completionist. I enjoy the experience.
Man, I have been gaming since 1981.
Okay.
So my dad brought home an Atari 2600 in January of 1981, and I was 3, getting ready to turn 4 in February.
yeah.
And we were playing Pac-Man and Maze Craze and Demons to Diamonds, the paddle controllers. My grandmother would come down and play bridge, and we had this little tiny extra bedroom next to the garage in the house we were in. And we just had this little tiny room that we set up as we'd watch Family Feud and Tic Tac Toe, and then go in and play some Atari.
Yep, absolutely. So the story for me, so I was born in 83, and my mom, she was very young, and my dad. And so anyway, she took a pregnancy test, and guess what? It was negative. So they went out and celebrated and bought an Atari. And then they found out she actually was pregnant. But so that's growing up, I had that Atari to play, So
That is wild.
it was fate.
Talk about luck.
To acquire an Atari right at the height of the video game crash of 83.
Right? Yeah. Absolutely.
Not the worst time to acquire an Atari, honestly. Though even better is actually next year when all the Atari stuff is on fire sale.
Including the company itself. Wait a minute.
Right.
I mean,
Well, that's because of the 5200.
Mm.
I mean, you got that Atari and everything's gonna be cheap, so you might as well get it all and you got stuff to play until that Nintendo comes out.
If you want the actual reason as to why the crash happened, inventory.
Mm.
But that's another show. That's another topic.
Yeah, you can get me on all kinds of. One of my favorite systems of all time is the Sega Saturn, and
Oh yeah,
they
I
just
have two
didn't
of 'em.
support it, right? So,
I have 2 of them. I
long
have a
term.
Japanese dev unit that I have none of the peripherals for, and I have a US unit that I bought in '96.
Yep. Yeah, it's awesome.
Ostensibly to play Guardian Heroes.
Okay. Right. I think so. I was debating. So this was teenage years, young teenage years, early teens, I would say. And I was debating between the Panasonic 3DO or the Sega Saturn. And I went Sega Saturn with my
no
summer
contest.
work money. Right. Absolutely.
Yeah,
But the game that got me.
Actual gaming system or edutainment system.
Oh, yeah.
The CDI.
Mhm. Yeah, I think the game that pulled me to it, I actually enjoy racing games, for whatever reason. And
Although we did reference in the private business channel, plumbers don't wear ties, which is a notorious 3DO game.
okay. Nice.
Now available on
Nice.
GOG.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's right. Good old games.
Wow.
You were saying, I'm sorry, we go on tangents on this program.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to figure out what direction you want me to go.
I guess getting back to Minecraft, what's your server like?
Well, so we have Jericho SMP, and I want to say it officially started when we were just on console, but I wouldn't really call that a server. And this was prior to 2020. And so we just had a world, right, that we called Jericho. And that's a biblical reference. If you know me at all, it's very church oriented, things like that. So anyways, we had a world and we played that with people we met online, whatever. And I literally leave my console, my PlayStation 3 on because I was the host of the world and I was a truck driver. So I'd be gone all week and we'd just leave the console on that whole week, or I'd have one in my truck.
Oh, that
I
poor
could play from there.
PS3.
Right. I'd have my hotspot going down the road, having my PlayStation in the back, hosting
Hey.
the world, right? So
Wow.
yeah, so that's how that first, we'll call it a season, but it really wasn't. It was just a world.
Hey,
Had some kids on there.
I just
So.
wanted to say in response to what Petty Fan just said there, do remember that the cell processor in the PlayStation 3 at the time was considered so powerful that they were using the unused cycles of them while the units were idle to help SETI find extraterrestrial worlds back in
I'm well aware
2007.
of that. I'm also well aware if you left them on too long, they'd yellow light of death.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm well aware
Well,
of
if you
that.
shut them off too frequently, then you had the mechanical failure of death on every other component.
Right. I fixed a lot of PlayStations in my day.
Yeah. Please
and-
continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. So, anyways, it really started October of 2020, right? So, obviously, 2020 is, infamous for other reasons.
Yeah.
And so people were home, right, all the time and had time to play. And so we started it, actually hosted, oh man, I forget what hosting company we started with, but I knew nothing about hosting proper. So went through some hosting company. It sucked. It was bad. I didn't know what I was doing. The support really wasn't there. But anyways, we got a community. I was on Facebook groups all the time trying to recruit, do the annoying Minecraft fanboy thing, get people to play. And I did, and people loved it. And there's actually a player that's still playing, and we have several from those first couple days that I had people had no idea what I did, just invite them in and they played. And they were amazing builders and doing things that I didn't even know were possible in Minecraft at the time. And
I
they're
actually
the
have
ones that really
Minecraft
made the server.
downloaded. If I can probably start up and show people around if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Or
Is it?
yeah.
I'm guessing it's Bedrock Edition is what the server's in. I've not messed with
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Yeah, I do have Bedrock Edition. That's
Alright.
what I just because that includes all the console players. If you're on PC, you can also play Bedrock, right? It just includes everybody.
Yeah.
Some of our most amazing builders are actually playing on a phone touch screen. I don't know how they do it, but they do. I'm more of a controller in hand, even on my PC. I have a controller. That's just how I play.
I just need to mute the audio real quick so it doesn't drown everything else out.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about Bedrock, mostly about the fact that there's a shop for it.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm very annoyed with the marketplace right now. As a add-on creator, right? I enjoy some of the other add-ons, mostly utility type add-ons. that I talked about. But there's other creators out there, and I really want to enjoy their stuff on our server, and I want full control of it. Maybe I have my pack that I want to add with it, and they're not compatible unless you do some back-end coding things to it.
Mm-hmm.
I want that freedom. Well, the marketplace, if you're on the marketplace, you can't share your pack with anybody else freely on your own website or anything to that effect.
Mhm.
That kind of killed the modding, we'll call it, community of the Bedrock side, I feel. At the same time, it opened up add-ons to all the console players that couldn't do it before unless they were a part of a server like Jericho.
All right. So how do I join a server?
so you're not going to be able to get on ours necessarily. Yeah, we have a whole application process. I'd have to go through the allow list. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can show you something. If I had more prep, I would have.
Yeah, I
Had it
didn't
ready.
even think about this, so I
But-
looked at my
Yeah.
things like, wait a second,
Yeah,
hey, dumbass,
absolutely.
you own Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, you can just play the game or whatever, and we
Yeah.
can talk about whatever you see. But and I'm not like you're not paying to be on my server. Of course, I'll accept
Yeah.
donations. It costs, right, to host a server. There's actual financial costs to that. So we've had people help out with that. They want to donate. They want to help out. They want to make it the best that it can be. I currently actually just started it. We'll call it an elite server, and it's the players that have been with us since that season 2 kind of thing. And I know they're trustworthy. I know they're not gonna ruin anything. In most of anybody I accept, I have that feeling. But these are the ones that I really want to hang out with and provide something special to. I'm hosting on do you guys know what a NUC, I call it a NUC, mini
Yeah.
computer basically.
Yeah, new unit of computing.
Right. So basically I'm running a couple Bedrock servers off of that, a couple worlds off of that, and it's running great. I'm actually considering moving Jericho over to that. Because it is doing so good. And we have some modded. We have Better on Bedrock mod pack or add-on pack. And so we have that on there because some of our players, they want to play a less vanilla gameplay, and that's fine. So that's available. We have a hardcore world. And so once you die, you're out. You can't play anymore, right? Oh man, there's something about Minecraft. You're pulling it up there.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. So it makes me want to play. Yeah, and so it's I try to give the hosting place for people to play, right? And they can do with it as they want. Of course, we have our rules, right? Don't steal, don't be a douchebag. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff. I'm very non-multiplayer oriented. I'm basically playing single player within the server. Everybody else can go do their thing. And sometimes they they team up with people and that's what they like to do. And sometimes I get annoyed because some of the players, especially the younger ones, right? They just want a friend to play with and they're always hanging around my base or coming around. I'm like, go away. I just want to sit over here and fish for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so you get some of that, but we're pretty good about respecting others in that. If you're a by yourself player, you're going to feel perfectly at home in one of our servers. Also, if you want to play with others, there's plenty of other players around that you can team up with and do. We've had full families. There's a family from North Carolina. It's husband and wife and 2 kids, and they all get on together and play. It's great. And they team up with some other people. We've
Yeah,
also had people from all around the world playing too, which is amazing.
I feel like a lot of the spirit of Minecraft is about like building stuff, making your own stuff, and then like sharing it with other people and seeing stuff that other people want to share.
Yeah, absolutely. I get, and this is my own problem, right? But I get annoyed with that, right? Hey, can I show you this? Yeah, you can show me. That's why I have a Discord and post the picture on there, right? Post the
Yeah.
screenshot. I can't go to everybody's face all the time.
Mhm.
And being the owner of the server, right? Everybody wants to hang with Bearded Sloth, of course. And I get that. And I try to and be nice about it. And I used to a little bit more. Honestly, I don't have as much time to play as I used to either. I was a truck driver for 18 years. In the past year, I now in IT for a local credit union. So total different career change. I had time at night to myself. Now I have like family around me at home every night. So, they want my attention too.
So I got to ask the big question. The block party is over.
It is.
Are you are you looking for the next chapter in your content creation career, or is that just done for good?
Well, so we kind of left it with, okay, this is the official final. Maybe we'll come in if something big happens, right? Do an episode or two, whatever. My son, he's always had his own YouTube channels and stuff, and he's doing that. Like I said, today's his 18th birthday, so we got to think ahead that is he going to be available every week like we were, right? He's going to have his own life going on and stuff. I'm not
Who
really
knows?
looking for it.
He may be a dedicated content creator himself.
Yeah, he very well might be. He's very good at it. He did, I think, over 100 days on Twitch streaming one time. He's very successful at what he's done with it. And of course that's a balance with life, right? All that
Right.
good stuff. The block party branding is not going away. We have our Discord, right? We're still going to host Jericho, things like that. They're somewhat connected, it seems. And every once in a while, I still get on YouTube and I'll stream on there, whatever. But the podcast itself, we were on top. We were still growing every week. We were gaining more and more listeners, followers. We had some paid subscribers. And the weird thing is, we still have paid subscribers after the fact.
What are
Yeah.
you all
It was-
doing shaking
so-
the thing?
We call those people lazy. Like the people who still have a cable subscription because they just can't be arsed to call the cable company.
I mean, I still got a guy donating $5 to my Patreon through PayPal after 5 years. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, and that's cool. I'm probably going to shut it down because I just don't feel right. Like, I'm not really making any new content for them. I don't know. And,
well, I mean,
and
I guess the question I was angling at is what's the next chapter, or is there a next chapter?
yeah, we don't know what that looks like, right? I'm just hanging out, having fun, maybe making a few things here and there. My life turned upside down a year ago when I sold my semi truck and got into IT. Right,
Okay.
that was a big turning point. I found that I have less time for games, and that really wasn't why we stopped. It felt like it was time, right? The game is what it is. If you know Minecraft, you know it. If you're getting into it, yeah, you have kids coming in and learning it, but pretty much everybody knows what it is, and they're either into it or they're not. And we're just doing the change logs, and I think there's better outlets for that at this point.
Okay.
And the podcasting, the weird thing is I contribute this podcast, the Block Party, to my career in IT. Strangely enough, so I was truck driving, gone every week, only home on the weekends. And did this, nerded out on the audio stuff. Well, at our church, all of a sudden, guess what? They needed a sound guy. I knew nothing about an actual soundboard or music or anything, but they knew I was doing some type of podcasting. And so they asked me, and I started doing it. I've been doing that like 3 years now.
Okay.
And so I nerded out about sound, and I know way too much about sound that I don't want to know. And I fixed their tens of $1,000 audio setup that they had. Excuse me here.
Honestly, just being able to read instructions helps a lot.
It does, and yeah, thank goodness for YouTube, right? I mean,
Oh,
you can
God,
learn
yeah.
everything from YouTube.
I mean, it's how I replaced the back brakes on my Ford Fusion.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So anyways, at church, so I got into that, and the old sound guy, he actually works where I'm working now. I mentioned that I was thinking about getting out of trucking. It just wasn't sustaining itself, kind of thing. It was time for a change. And he let me know there was a job opportunity. And now I'm in IT of all things, no formal training, just nerd out about stuff. And I kind of have that brain mindset of learning things and kind of computer oriented, you'd say, but anyways, that all started from a Minecraft podcast, right? With my earbuds in the recliner on that first episode. And it's amazing how life can change like that. As far as the podcast, the block party, I'd love to keep doing it. I enjoy doing it. I still enjoyed it. It just, man, we were on top. We were doing good. Let's end while we're on top, right? What more can we do?
Right. And I mean, you know, the whole thing about the primitive setup and stuff like that, that was my first mobile mayhem stream back in the day on Twitch. You know, I slapped my iPhone into the cradle, and I put on my wired headphones because I don't trust ear pods.
Right. Right.
Me and VP Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Don't trust national security to the AirPods. And I just played King's Raid and Epic 7 for every morning at 7. So
yeah.
it was kind of an interesting time.
Yeah, and I will say there was a show, a talk show, I guess you'd say, about Minecraft when my son was very young, and I'm not giving the name out. It's out there. I was not Bearded Sloth. It was under my other name. And, you know, it's terrifying how bad it was, right?
Oh,
and
no.
we just enjoyed doing it, right? We'd set up in his bedroom and put a blanket behind it, and it was video and all.
Oh, wow.
but so yeah,
building communities one block at a time.
That's right. Yeah. I got to be honest, and it's no offense to you guys, but your guys' audio is driving me nuts because I nerded out on audio so bad now, right? I gotta have it perfect.
It's a continuous work in progress. I've had a audio problem over the last couple of weeks. I replaced my headset. I'm still having it. One of these days, I need to get a good, like, separate microphone and headset, probably. Teddy's is usually decent. Adams frequently has problems, but he's like hundreds of miles away from either of us, so we can't troubleshoot him at all.
Yeah.
And Max is actually decent when he's, like, you know,
at home,
sitting at his computer at home, but that hasn't been possible since he decided to try to live a solar life.
Right. And Discord does not help with the audio, by the way.
No,
compression.
That's been an issue, but you should have heard us back in the 2009 days of Talk Shoe, you know, when it was the Dragon Naturally Speaking USB headset trying to dial into Pennsylvania.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And we'd have one person on a rotary dial phone, and then I had this rig where I had my cell phone sitting on the side, broadcasting the crew's voices through a microphone.
Oh, I've been through it all. Trust me. Yeah, I totally get it. I think so. After I upgraded from the Taco $5 earbuds that I had, and I think we were doing one USB like Guitar Hero microphone, right? I think that's what we upgraded to, and man, that made all the difference, right? And then
plugged into that 12-year-old M-Box Mini.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and this is so fun just watching you guys play Minecraft. And by the way, in this situation, I absolutely would have died. Just putting that out there from a skeleton. I am not great at playing Minecraft. I'm really not.
Oh man. Adam, did you have any more formal questions for the interview here?
Not really. I think I've covered all I wanted to cover.
All right. Well, I think we've come to a kind of logical stopping point here. It's we've covered where you've been, what you've done, what you're doing, and what you're thinking about doing. So I think that's about it, really. Unless there's something specific you'd like to promote at this point, some kind of event or something.
No, I'm good. I mean, you can get Jericho SMP info. You can get, if you want, listen to past episodes, all that. theblockpartymc.com. That'll get you right there. Everything. You can join our Discord from there. You can get to pretty much everything. I need to update a little bit. That now that we're not continually doing a show, but it's there. You can get out on packs and stuff. This has been a lot of fun. I've not used to. We've had guests on our podcast many times, and so it's nice being the guest on a show. So thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. And we'll have to keep in touch because I mean, if something else comes down the pike and you suddenly get a inspiration for something new, we'll have to have you back to talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been fun. I am gonna head out of here after this part's done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you for being on the show, and it was a lot of fun chatting with you about Minecraft and gaming history.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks.
All right, guys. That was Bearded Sloth of the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, and be sure to look up his Jericho server and all of his wonderful mods and other accoutrements for the game. I believe we now have a reaction video that we're going to be doing because we have part 2 of what I'm calling the rocks.
I mean, I guess that's a synonym you can use. Sure.
I didn't have a chance to audio test this, so
Start from zero. The intro to this is a perfect way to audio test this.
oh god. Let me get the closed captioning on.
And look, I don't have anybody mad dogging me in the parking lot at a QT on Craycroft.
We're gonna go down slightly.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah. Rock.
Yeah.
Man's
Rignac.
natural enemy.
Corignac.
Okay, that's a little bit of a deep
I
cut.
don't know if I'm hearing it.
Yeah,
I can hear it.
Yeah. Children of the Stones, Children of the Corn. What's the damn difference? Well, light years worth of entertainment.
You need insurance. Boss drive of the rock. You have to have credentials here.
Tab, hit the translation circuit. Rock. 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 That Galaxy Quest reference will never get old.
I think a close harmony group is in the area.
Yes. Many of these people were kidnapped from their homes in the middle of the night.
So this intro doubles as a tourist ad for the
Previously
English.
on.
One of the stones. I just want to see if you're the kind of man I think you are.
I want you to touch my rock. Pardon?
What?
What kind of man is that? If I am that kind of man, can I be yours?
Listen, that's how they be forward in the UK.
Yes, grab my stones.
That's-
I beg your fucking pardon, mate.
I want you to
Alright.
fondle my
Yeah,
I want you to
that's right.
fondle my stones. young lady.
Oh,
And meanwhile,
Jeez.
bro is having a.
tripping on that LSD.
Damn
I
you,
was-
Janice Lester.
Festivals.
And it just froze.
Did something happen?
It froze
Did
on
something
me.
happen?
No,
I think something happened
Uh-oh.
to Petty Fan.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
I think, yeah,
We're
we
having-
don't hear him.
We're having a
Uh-oh.
turnabout intruder moment.
The fuck's
Yeah,
going
we are
on?
experiencing technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand by.
Is the podcast still playing?
Yeah, it was, I think.
Hold on a second. It's here.
The podcast.
This video was
Um,
the episode was so bad. that it
no,
caused
we
me to-
are off. No, we are off the air. We are off the air at the.
So this is weird. Chat, you guys can hear me, right? Okay, so Discord might have just broke on me. All green there. We're gonna close Discord and see what happened. Did it break for you guys too, Golix, or is it just me? Am I back?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're back now.
All right
Yes.
then.
So we lost you right at the turnabout intruder moment.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
just as touched the previously on bit where he touched it and we had the trip and then it suddenly stopped right there.
All right, wind
So-
it back. Wind it back. We got a lot of quality material here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's all right here.
But at least the stream
Yeah.
wasn't disrupted.
Yeah.
And it also happened during the flashback, the open. So we
Yeah.
didn't miss anything. Oh, hello. What the hell are you?
Local bum at 3 o'clock. Local bum at 3 o'clock.
Nutter?
Resilient. He should have a shattered pelvis.
Bro should
Yeah,
be
you look
unconscious
like
right now the
a
way he rolled into that post.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you went to that post. You went to that post pretty damn good. Jeez.
I mean, he hit that post so hard it probably knocked his wisdom teeth out.
Probably knocked the wisdom out of him.
Not mindless
Ah.
as the others. What's your name?
Huh?
Matthew.
Friends.
Uh,
Few and far between around here, Matthew. If you want
Is-
He's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Is bro good? Do I need to call him someone?
They will know.
When
This
somebody's
low
yelling, they will know and starts running away.
Circle of fear, boy.
Adam,
this low budget Harry Potter kind of sucks.
thank God you're all right.
Meanwhile, bro had his first
Jesus.
experience of the
I
orgasm.
had no idea the reaction would be so
Yeah, I
violent.
want you to think back on that face and tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, he had the O face, like.
A bottle of scotch and a glass. A large glass.
Oh god. Flashing back to that scene in Office Space.
Well.
Oh god, he's doing it again.
No. Not as bad as the first time.
Look, when you stare into the unblinking eye of eternity.
No, he's on a drug high. That's a drug high face.
Meanwhile, ladies over here drinking from the bottle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have one yourself.
Just like I poured you a little bit before I chugged it.
Consider where they are right now. They probably should drink at their heart's content.
He's like, I stared directly into the eye of Sauron.
Oh god,
Wow.
it's circles.
I took you out to the circle and asked you to touch a stone.
I think a soul coughing song is about to break out here.
Yes.
They tried
No.
to make me put a square peg into a round hole.
A man of sensitivity. I'm so confused.
You're confused. Where's Matthew?
He's probably dead by now. Eaten by the local bums.
Sensitivity to what?
Yeah,
When I first came to
the local
took
squib.
over the museum, I read a fringe lunatic's book about the psychic force in standing stones. A force that only certain people, perceptive.
Official manual of the HHS these days.
Listen, I've heard some people having experiences like this by touching the lectin on rocks.
Nothing like the sort of shock you must.
Wrong rocks, Mac.
It wasn't psychic force. It was electromagnetic energy, a perfectly natural phenomenon.
Even though you were Earth.
I don't think Garignac is
Oh,
the
bullshit, pal.
Yeah.
There is.
What?
Psychic
Perfectly
forces
simple
don't obey the same
explanation.
laws as
If
electromagnetic.
electricity's making you have that face, my brother in Christ.
Residual magnetism.
Wait.
No,
wait.
EMP
I
is
think I
going
know
to
what
use
the
shit.
simple answer is.
It was hardly
It's
common.
What's that?
You
Science, science guy.
Yes. There was certainly a great deal of energy there.
The question is, does he
Yeah.
have the same hairstyle as the Centauri ambassador?
For the Ashtar Command.
It's my old friend.
To be a bit more be more realistic considering what we're talking about here.
And now for another deep cut.
You hurt?
Rousdower.
I just fell off my bike.
Are you hurt? I just fell off my bike.
Yeah, you fell off your bike and hit your damn head and you somehow are bleeding to death.
And
Yeah.
now you
That pole hit my pelvis through my mouth.
Tape gallery. Uh-huh.
Never do the others.
What do you expect out of 4,000?
meanwhile
1970. Jeez.
This don't look right. Yeah.
Oh, now we're doing
Hey,
science. Now we're
baby,
doing
when
a
you
science.
take a chance.
Hold on, we're doing a science now.
Ooh.
meanwhile
Fucking
fucking
camera
little
angle.
little bro touched a rock and didn't have a freak out.
As we continue Ghost Hunters after the break.
I actually had to check and make sure Twitch didn't actually do a break there. I mean, I think the button's live. I could if I really wanted to, just to be that guy.
Subscribe, bitches.
Oh, that rabbit's on a tether. I was about to be like, holy fuck.
Yeah, my goodness. What the?
Come on!
It's the great black beast.
I'm gonna let this woman choke to death. You. Thank you. Yeah.
Look at the clothes.
Die.
When using the holy hand grenade,
Come on.
The Python was going to show up at some point.
Shut up!
Let's be honest.
Oh, okay. So he
Come on,
draws a
shut up.
picture of a bicycle.
With
He
a
can
crushed
write-
tire.
Bicycle, bicycle.
Poorly, but he can do it.
Listen, I'm not seeing any fat bottom girls.
God damn it. We're a little too early for that, Mac.
It's after 5 o'clock somewhere.
No, time-wise. Like, date. This is from the 70s.
When the fuck do you think Queen was hot?
Early 80s?
Oh, it was 77.
The 70s, dickhead.
Huh.
Particularly 77, 78. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Never stopped being hot.
Fair.
Well, okay, that's fair. But
Oh,
Good.
in the world.
the majority of their
What in the-
are from the late 70s.
We gonna get some explanation on that?
Idea to use it as a post box.
Like,
Yeah.
Supper go.
Supper.
Listen, exposition is for losers, okay?
what in the what?
Supper tonight, no corn if I die. Set enough for a pair of pigeon, that's it. Or rooks.
Well, how about
Even the
Besides,
fucking...
don't we have- Besides, don't we have like 30 more episodes?
How about a
of this to
piece
go?
of chicken? How about a piece of chicken? Not if it's that KFC stuff. I don't like that.
Help yourself.
Oh, you want chicken? I got more.
What do you know
I
about
think
other
the auto-translate is currently having a stroke right now.
I know, I'm no vet.
I would not be surprised.
It's just trying to translate Scottish brogue. That's
That's
what I would expect.
Oh, you're a feisty one, aren't you?
Know anything about surveying?
I don't remember having corn for dinner.
Next time, bit of tarragon
I don't
under
remember
the
having
skin.
people for dinner.
One
Wait.
garlic and no potato
God
inside.
damn it.
Keep it moist.
Well, do
I
it.
feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight.
Gold, gold. I've got for everything.
Oh God.
Dug holes in the
Curse
wall.
of me being in the 80s, 90s commercial.
Holes in the earth.
YouTube helps sometimes.
Hey, listen, they still sell it down in Australia.
The stones.
Ah,
It's been done. Don't meddle with the
And it's not the Scottish bird that's causing problems with the Google Translate. It's the speaking squib.
Seems to lean slightly towards the centre. My father reckons it's weathering or subsidence. But I was wondering, do they all lean at the same angle?
And if the
do they
You s-
what?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
there's no way, leave the stones or
I
leave
think he tried to say lean,
Too much to
but
pass
the
tomorrow,
the
isn't it?
auto-translate said eat.
I
No, I
turn
heard
off the God of Translate. This is not working tonight.
It's
isn't
almost
gonna do it.
funnier this way.
sight machine.
Honestly, you know what? Yeah.
I thought if you could
True.
bolt a telescope-
Having the
enough.
auto translate on also gives us original content.
Listen, Dad, I
Right,
think
right.
my father and I have to collect. The only way we're going to get this particular set is if you help me.
God forbid YouTube should label us as unoriginal.
Jeez, right out there.
One day we're all gonna have Fugies made.
The stones, you just need a large sweaty man to tell you the truth.
Right, chicken right from the bottom. Boy.
Leave the circle. Leave Milbury.
Yes.
Have you never heard of Scotch whiskey?
Seriously, he looks like he's in the middle of the meat sweats.
He's having a little more than meat sweats, my guy.
Soon to be followed by whiskey and meat hack.
What do you mean?
Nobody leaves the circle.
Nobody leaves the circle.
You come and go as you please.
Where do I go? The avenue, the sanctuary, the barrow.
You know, I got to be honest with you. I don't even care about the plot of this show. Our narrative is much funnier.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They get out of their grasp.
I can tell you what's going on.
Yeah,
Like, You
But
can't
then
leave.
I'd be sad.
You can't leave.
Not until
Like-
the day
Day
of release.
of release.
Till
So
the day
Friday.
of release.
So it's Friday then. Okay.
So, yeah. So
End of
so
part
after
one.
So after that face that guy made, I'm debating what that term means.
Oh, they're gonna release something.
Imagine the average in between this. You want a self-stuffed or
What the hell? I thought this was a G-rated show.
Coming a have a look at this.
77G is a lot different than 2025G, my friend.
Yeah. I was going to say
Especially
the only
English.
G here is the G spot.
Especially English Scottish 77G.
Once again, if you need to know how British the series is, we have a homemade theodolite.
Gravel, shale. Is it an
There's also
excellent
that radio in the background there.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Naked breasts are allowed in G-rated stuff in the UK as long as they're not
The
violent
Geological
breasts.
Service don't go back very far. I should imagine by the time they started digging around here, the authorities had the circle well and truly protected from the Spade and Wellies Brigade, but it's only with our
What the
sonics
fuck
that we
did
get
that mean?
third leaf with
I
the-
don't know. I'm scared.
Cops?
I feel like that was racist.
Stone circle.
More than likely.
I think it's cops. I think it's their version of cops around here. I guess. I don't know.
Bad boys, what you gotta do.
Constabulary, then.
Other major stars, planets.
Well, these are only early
I'm
figures.
waiting for him to start talking about the troubles.
Go
I'm just saying I'm conjuring up
No,
images
they
of
can't- no,
shovels
they can't.
and
Puzzle.
I'm just conjuring up pictures of conjuring up images of pantsless dudes with shovels.
Oh dear God.
What's that?
My own invention. I got the telescope.
I
and
can
that
produce
unlucky
them.
guy.
Wait, no, hold on.
Ah!
Hey, wait a minute.
Remember?
This ain't that
Were
kind
you
of
were
podcast.
they rocking with it too?
But I was wrong.
Yeah.
The stones are actually up.
These two just really want to measure the distance of things.
But will they go the distance?
They parted that kid's hair like the Red Sea.
Perimeter stones,
Yes.
Goodness.
With a bandsaw?
all pointing in one
Probably.
precise direction, but upwards. That may be it. You may be onto something, Matt.
Yeah, my stones are all moving in one direction.
It's a consistent 90-degree alignment.
You mean eating in one direction?
Designed as a receiver for the psychic.
I like how they zoom back from her crotch as she's standing by the stone.
Directly above it.
But almost like radio waves.
Remember, they're British, so they gotta be subtle about stuff.
Uh-huh.
Can't have too much horny.
To think that the circle could be constructed with
Yeah, they built the 90s. The mind boggles. Yeah, they'll just say, yeah, just wait about a decade. You'll say they're aliens did it, and then everybody will understand.
something up there.
And the question is why?
To invite
I'm telling you, I don't want to say it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Yeah. They'll say that in 10 years. The mind boggles. Yeah, that's why the mind boggles so much that they'll say that humans actually did do it because they were helped.
By some Neolithic archpriest to do nothing.
it's
like,
just
look,
people, so
Neolithic-
no charity of the gods here.
Be best left alone.
Lady, the reason you're having trouble calculating is because you're not taking into account 3,000 years of stellar drift.
Ah,
Charting the alignment path accurately.
well,
Then again, that's something that boggles human comprehension. That's in 1977.
This, dear? Why not? It's to America, the USA. Mount Palomar Observatory. Why
Oh,
can't
they've
you?
been calculating
It's
arc
hard,
seconds.
that's all.
Come on, Kevin. They've been calculating arc seconds since Galileo.
Have an ice cream with the change. Vanilla. Well, I don't know. Yummy.
Oh, it's a shiny 20 quid.
Expensive postage.
Ice cream.
It's going to the US.
Sorry I've been so long.
Tariffs.
Get some Americans out of this. You had nothing to do with. Don't tell us to Americans. Come on.
Seems to be within the constellation of the Great Bear. But there's nothing there.
It's the American snow.
Could it be a
Oh,
void?
sorry.
Who knows?
That reminds me.
Yeah, you send that to America, and then the Americans are going to go to. What the
I'm on banana
talking about?
with gherkins and honey.
Is it another? Is it another?
Ham
is it
and
another
banana
thing
with
about it?
gherkins and honey? Yeah.
Heavy Pernwick.
I'm
Another
gonna
thing about
vomit
that-
now.
And
Yeah.
banana with gherkins and honey.
Apparently Miss Clegg is an expert.
Ugh.
Your street.
What the fuck?
Well, it's not too difficult for you, is it?
I could do the stuff I was given.
So what's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Well, I mean, if it's all too easy.
Mysteries to drive the sane man mad.
Well,
I'm already there, though.
there seems to be two lots of
We
children.
don't.
Some are ordinary. The others are,
Extraordinary?
yes.
In what way?
Well, they're brilliant. I mean,
Kids doing
brilliant.
advanced
Some of them
algebraic
are young,
equations.
yet they're doing problems I couldn't begin to
We must
understand.
burn them at the stake, as they did 100 years ago.
The brilliant ones are so quiet.
Compared to you mean?
No, I mean,
In 1925?
at all.
Just 'cause they're
The
well-
question of our
Because
age.
they're not natural.
Well,
This is more talking about 100 years ago for them.
Grumbling because your mates are too quiet. That's
That was the age of
I wish I
enlightenment.
had your problem.
Eh.
You all right for a drink or two?
The height of Freemasonry.
Taking Margaret to the pub for an hour.
Like,
Don't
like-
wait up.
Dad?
Which I had your problem of having your classmates that were too quiet.
Business of an
You'd be bored out of your
international
mind.
cables conducting psychic energy. It's all very
Damn,
unscientific.
Interesting, though.
Back in the day, back in the day when people were getting excommunicated from the Catholic Church
63.
So,
Oh.
there's a system. This village could be the centre of it.
for the crime of being Freemasons.
I'm sorry, Matt, you lost me.
Come and look at this.
Look at this.
Do that.
Copy these from the map in the museum.
But I replotted the ley lines. The ley lines are supposed to touch a
The ley lines.
That is, not go inside.
Oh God.
But these lead
Ley lines. It's one of those things that my eyes will just glaze over because of the ho-hokum around it.
They've
Oh,
been
boy.
using it.
It doesn't actually mean anything.
Exactly.
All it really talking about is like if you like line up a bunch of things on a map,
Oh boy.
they line up.
Which they are literally doing right now.
Uh-oh. Man.
Riveting.
Highfield House.
It belongs to Hendrik. Highfield House belongs to your landlord.
Really? I wonder if he knows.
About the ley lines? Oh, I should think so. He's pretty well informed about the local phenomena.
Really?
Why the house was built just there.
It's Elizabethan, but it was built
The
on
property value.
He's a bright boy, your Matthew.
Where he gets it from.
Those damn ley lines again, as opposed to those standing lines.
The pub was closed when I got there.
Close.
British still love their
The
queuing.
whole village seems empty.
So now you know. Now you know what I meant about being alone.
Huh? What are you talking about?
He wants a nice hard shag, is what she was inferring there.
Damn. You said it.
The subtlety of a fucking Mack truck here.
2x4 right
But the
there.
question is, but the question is, do the carpet match the drapes?
Meanwhile, how the hell is he seeing how is he seeing that picture through the freaking telescope? What is
I got lost in our carpeting metaphors there.
It
Yeah.
happens. I get lost from the carpet too.
And that went up to what?
Kid, it's just not
What
that
the fuck did I just start to my telescope? Wait, what
I'm
the?
just getting
what is
tired
that?
of people. I'm just getting tired of people misappropriating the expression and saying, "Do the curtains match the drapes?"
Oh wait, no, oh now we're what? Oh great, now it's that same. Now he's got what? Do we need to play Jefferson Airplane over this or something?
Thinking about it. Really thinking about it.
Give me some white
Well,
rabbit.
it makes you larger.
Give me some white rabbit.
No, you're getting me to the city. You will like it.
Unfortunately, my local gas station is closed, so I can't get some alcohol to make this somewhat tolerable.
Uh-huh.
Drug.
And now what's this now?
Random rock.
Wonderful hallucinogen.
Hey. What's this? What's this?
It's a note.
Huh. Oh, it's the stupid frickin' thing that he drew that a drunkard had.
Yes,
Now
yes.
what?
Die!
The bicycle has been invented.
Die!
Sorry.
The hell's he want?
Well, if we learned anything from the Care Bears and
Or
from My
nothing, I
Little
guess.
Pony, it's friendship is magic.
Okay, meanwhile,
Same thing happened
By the
about
way, a future plot point was set up there, and you might have missed it.
My guess is they turn into werewolves.
At least that
It's not the one you were thinking.
werewolves. Yeah, that would be a nicer show. I want that show.
They both got sons at school.
Let me have that show instead of this.
We were at the
Shouldn't they be calling them lycanthropes or something?
Well, what did they make of it?
True, but you know.
We're not really going to do this whole series, are we?
They were what?
Of course we are.
Margaret?
Oh
They were
God!
just-
How many episodes are there?
7.
They were recent
Oh, okay.
arrivals, too.
This is number 2.
You were expecting him to say like 47, and you were just gonna go like, nope.
I'm like, I'm not doing this for 4 seasons.
Series.
Well, now what? The heck?
I don't know if I can make that many Harry Potter jokes and not retch.
I was kind of hoping you'd stop completely.
Dun, 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 dun.
This series, you know, we need 8 to 10 episodes to 6.
Didn't get any of that, Adam.
Run, Forrest, run!
Remember,
In a cardboard box, you better run.
series is reserved for Doctor Who.
Ah, there they are.
Doctor Who would be a step up in production
Oh,
values.
there's the choir. Okay.
Listen, Doctors 1 through
Oh,
7
oh,
would be
and
a step
that-
up in production values. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is the power of 1,000 electric volts.
What the fuck was
Okay.
that?
Oh, they blew it on the. Dang it! I forgot the word. Shoot.
Joe killed.
Yeah.
You know,
Then again, fitting considering how that ending.
English countryside. Do remember. No, seriously, that's kind of the thought process here.
Mhm.
Don't grab my rocks.
Yes,
Think of
yes.
the
I think
children.
it's-
Yeah, you just got cleared.
Anyway, it's time for entertainment news.
Are you not entertained?
We do have fun. Let's see where to start. Right. I think we need to start with Disney because they've had quite the day.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I suppose first I'll turn it over to you, Kevin, because it's a sports ball thing.
Oh, well. Actually, it's not sports technically. Well, it isn't at the same time. Yeah, it involves the worldwide leader in sports, ESPN, which is unveiling its direct-to-consumer service, which is simply called ESPN, because they couldn't come up with any other name, and also because ESPN Plus they already took, so they couldn't come up with anything else. It's just screw it, call it ESPN. They don't really need anything else, which I guess it's refreshing. But yeah, it's debuting later this month for $29.99 a month. Except if you have some services, I don't know exactly what the list is because it's changed for most of the day. But if you have, just name a couple things like remember Charter, Spectrum, or Fubo, or as long as it lasts anyway, Hulu Live TV, you'll be able to get it for free. And what are you expecting to get with this service?
This is just an important interjection. Register that I refuse to accept that Fubo is a thing that actually exists.
Duly noted. Duly noted. Anyway,
Okay.
so what is exactly you'll get with the service? Well, two things. The first big thing is that they announced a deal that's been in the works for about, let's say, a year or so, and that ESPN is going to be buying a good number of assets of NFL media, specifically the NFL Network, and the distribution rights, anyway, to traditional media for NFL Red Zone. Now, NFL Network is, of course, the cable network that the NFL started in 2003. The cable linear business is on the downslope, and the NFL wants to get out of that. And here comes ESPN to the rescue with, I think the deal was $1.something billion. And in exchange, the NFL is going to invest a 10% equity stake in ESPN.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is a big thing for them, which is what ESPN has actually been wanting to do as a way to justify its existence, to ensure that it doesn't get thrown out with the rest of the linear options. So what they're probably going to do is to have the other leagues try to get an equity stake on their part, and the NFL is starting things off with a 10% stake. Now, ESPN is not going to be controlling NFL Red Zone. They don't own or operate it. The NFL still does, so that's an important distinction because a lot of people were freaking terrified about, some particular talents of the network
It's kind of like
overwhelming and
Adult
screwing over
Swim
that.
on Cartoon Network, where Adult Swim's its own thing. It just operates on Cartoon Network.
Well, not necessarily, because again, the NFL still is going to own and operate the Red Zone channel. What the deal specifically is for ESPN to have the rights to the Red Zone brand name to use on, say, college football or other sports they have the rights to, and also the distribution rights to cable and satellite services. They basically are going to take over that from the NFL. But the NFL is still going to be controlling the operation and also owning it. So it's not like Adult Swim and Cartoon Network, which is, 1-to-1. It's something a little different than that. The other big thing that came out early this morning, which probably was a bit more of a shocking situation, is that they got the rights to the premium live events for the WWE beginning next year.
Oh.
Which of course has been owned by Peacock for the last couple of years. And of course, unless you have the direct ticket to having this ESPN service for free, this is going to mean a price increase for watching premium live events, because the highest plan for Peacock is about $16.99. I know because I have it. And of course, as previously mentioned, this ESPN service, the highest level package there is $29.99 a month.
Yay, paying more and getting less. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, and of course, I don't think that this is going to be a case where they're going to do what they do with the UFC and make it a pay-per-view service, because I don't think that's likely. But you better hope that's not the case, because if that is the case, I mean, it's going to be higher than $29.95, and well, let's just say that VPNs and piracy might become a hot thing, boys. Of course, that's for the people who actually give a damn about this company, because it's a toxic fucking mess now, and I don't want to go too deep into that because I don't think we're way off topic. But yeah, to the point here. So there's that. There's custom things. There's multi-view. There's all sorts of things that this service is going to have. But this is the big thing ESPN is trying to do to ensure that they're not, they don't lose themselves in terms of the overall arena. So. Yeah, that's coming out. It's later this month, and that's the big thing that Disney put out today. And it's also likely going to lead. And I think should I talk about the other thing that was basically hinted about today in the Disney and all the Disney stuff involving Hulu?
To an audience than ESPN, because so. The long-term plan has finally been made official. Who is getting absorbed into Disney Plus? They're getting rid of the standalone app. They are, internationally speaking, they're getting rid of the Star brand and replacing it with Hulu. Hulu is going to become the sixth tile or section, or however they want to designate that, in the Disney Plus app. because they have full control of it now. Apparently, the sale just finalized only last month.
Mm-hmm.
These things take time.
Yep.
You know, I'm still part of the Orville groups on Facebook, and you know, they've been talking about the fabled 4th season of the show, and I said this 2 years ago after the 3rd season debuted, or 3 years ago after the 3rd season debuted, that a 4th season of that show would depend on how the entire acquisition and vertical integration of Hulu plays out.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the future of Star Trek, really resting on the shoulders of what Skydance ultimately does with Paramount Pictures.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what David Ellison actually thinks is important. Because if you remember correctly, when the deal was first being talked about between Paramount and Skydance, David Ellison really didn't want the streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
He felt that it was unnecessary to have a loss leader,
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to focus entirely on motion pictures. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out.
Interesting is a word for it. Horrific is another.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Because, yeah, it's going to be bad. Not going to lie. It's going to be very, very bad.
Well, the good news is there's not a ton of
get your popcorn.
I was going to say the good news is there's not a ton of original Hulu stuff left that we need to worry about getting the axe.
No. I was talking about Paramount. Hulu?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, happy day 0. It's officially Thursday here on the East Coast, and this is the day that Skydance officially takes over.
See what survives the rubble. The blast zone.
Everybody pretty much is left. All but the guy who ran CBS, and that's pretty much it. Everybody else is out the door, just is headed for the hills. Brian Robbins, gone. Chris McCarthy, gone. A lot of other people, gone. Like, clearing the decks in favor of the new people, and, well, they got money they need to save, and they got promises to keep to certain individuals which will lead to very damaging decisions, some of which have already been made.
Well, at least Trey Parker and Matt Stone got their $1.5 billion.
Although, considering what they've done the first 2 weeks, they're not being quiet about it. They're very much coming up with flamethrowers.
As they should.
Yeah.
After the way they did Colbert dirty, fuck them.
And technically, they did them dirty for a little bit. Like they did say that the merger was fucking with them, so they're obviously pissed about everything. So
it's just, you know what, they're like 2 of the only people on the planet that are in this orbit that have the clout to actually do something about it.
yeah, well, we're gonna see what happens next year. That's all I'm gonna say, because I think that, you know, the moment that Jon Stewart is booted out of there, Comedy Central's deep shit. South Park ain't gonna carry that weight, brother. They can only do so much.
Yeah. Yeah, The Daily Show is, and you know, Jon Stewart wasn't quiet about that either. He basically said that, whether he was there or not, he was more concerned about the fact that The Daily Show was literally the only thing keeping Comedy Central alive.
Him and South Park, yeah, he said it. It's like he knows what the situation is at the network.
Yeah, he said he wasn't worried for himself. He was more concerned about the legacy of the show.
Yeah, and probably a lot of and also a lot of the people who work with him, because because he's been a part of Viacom since like the mid '90s. Shoot, John Stewart.
Right.
So he knows the score here. Like,
Yeah, and
So it's
that
gonna be
show
fun to
was a late night comedy institution.
Interestingly
Well,
enough, I've actually been watching David Letterman's podcast, and he has been very vulgarly vocal about this.
oh yeah, I mean, this is his legacy too.
Yep.
This isn't just Colbert's. This is his legacy getting tossed in the trash willy nilly like this.
I watched a 32-minute supercut of all of the times that he took a massive dump on CBS.
Yeah, I mean, the first one of that. I saw that compilation too. The first one is what tickles me because that first one came a couple of days after the Fox New World deal, which pretty much ensured single-handedly that he would be forever the number 2 late night show.
Yep.
And he knew it. He knew it was going to fuck with him. It's just little things that we can overcome. And then he puts a naughty face because he knew.
Yeah. He always pushed the envelope of what he was allowed by the FCC to say on the air back in the 90s. But I mean, he always referred to management as weasels. He never ever called them anything nice.
Yeah, he did it with GE and he did it with CBS off and on. I mean, he didn't do it as much as he did with GE, but yeah. So that's going to be fun to follow over the next few months.
I do miss the anniversary shows, though, especially the Titanic butter boat and the Rabid Dog shaving cream dispenser, courtesy of GE.
Yeah. All right. Anyhow, I think we should wrap it up here for the week. It's 40 after 1, so we've gone on longer than we probably should here, so we should probably wrap this puppy up.
Yeah, let me find the. Hold on, I'm down to one phone, so I have to open the docs again. When I have 2 phones, I can have 2 apps open at the same time. Visit site. Scroll to the bottom.
And August 13th, the next one.
All right, so we've got Richard A. Johnson of Rat Trap Productions, LLC, purveyor of stories and accoutrements to enhance them. Do you have any other details, Adam?
It's at the end here. Deals in mats and scenics and card games. As in accoutrements to tabletop RPGs. So, guys, you're probably going to need it next week.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. This to the store in the Discord.
I watched an entire woodworking channel on TikTok back in the day of a guy who was building custom Settlers of Catan sets. So if this is in the same vein, we'll have a good time.
All right, Ben.
All right. Well, again, special thanks to our guest, Bearded Sloth of the Block Party, for being on the program and being an incredible sport. And we'll see you all next week. And of course, Shadows, Mist, and I will be back on Monday with more Blue Mondays. City of Heroes action on Mac Paladin's Retro Gaming Emporium. Until then, I'm your host, Mac Paladin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids.